Alright. Well, this is part two to the previous video. As you can see, it's not as intimate. I'm not sitting like in the center of the park in a dark space, just to myself. Now I'm walking the trail. It's the same park as same park that I showed in the video before the last one. Yeah. You can see the sprinklers going. I'm gonna walk more towards this way because behind me is a golf course and they had their sprinklers on, and they're much louder. So let me just walk towards some quiet and try not to get wet. Like right here. Wait, I try to make this, hold up. Alright, did I make it? I think I did. So anyway, I told myself I'll walk this trail today. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning, and I contemplated not doing it because it's actually a little chillier out than usual. But I'm forcing myself to get my little walk in. At least go around the trail one time, and head back home. But, the last video actually, it didn't even have a part two, but I cut off the last like 12, 13 minutes because I need to think more about what I was saying, and I didn't like what I was saying. I started talking about the hands of karma, and how a lot of times, being someone who's very self-protective, you wouldn't just take the hands of karma itself and use them, literally swapping your hands for karma's hands, and all I could do now is simply just say sorry to myself. Be fully aware of how I was, how I am now, and those versions of me that led to me taking so much shit. The the internet is like, it's not the 5D, but it's a 4D. I wasn't really used to the territory prior to shit, what could I say? Probably, I didn't really get into, like, I guess, internet-based community until, I was like, what, 18, 19? And, even so, I didn't get too deep into it. I was, a lot more, well, extensively, a lot more active away from it. School, work, and I could barely, like, whatever sort of competitiveness I had in me was directed towards the real world, quote unquote, competition, competing against myself, right? And then, come home and I just obviously play games for the leisure, right? But once I got into the community, I kind of hoped that maybe this flashlight's been on the whole time. Hold up, there we go. I gotta hope that maybe things will be a bit more shit, I guess, dignified or true. And I was very wrong. It's just a lot of teasing, a lot of shit, doing things more so for the image. I'm the only person walking this trail right now, which is actually not common. Usually it's like a lot of older people walking the trail, or some younger people doing their late night jogs. I'm going by myself right now. And there's the owl again. So whatever I desired in my heart, I didn't really meet it through there as in the internet world. Not so much of it. And that just led to people being so comfortable with me, for better and for worse. People who are loving, people who choose to completely misunderstand you and use your heart against you. Or people who just simply just have the audacity on the internet, and that's it. And that's just something that I sounds like the owl is pretty close. But that was just something that I obviously wasn't used to, but I refuse I refuse to get used to. Maneuvering through life, seeing, experiencing, and working through so much struggle, and being around people who will do any and everything not to struggle. You know, people who don't have anything to lose, right? I'm gonna walk the trail again for y'all. It's good for me anyway. Um, and then just warping myself into a world where I'm trying to be my highest self. And you got people who just want you at your lowest. Seriously. It's like a little pond over there. Usually has a. Oh wait, I can't even see shit. I'm sorry. It's so dark. Let's just focus on the trail. My bad. And I've been around so many people who ain't got shit to lose, who, you know, there are people who work you know, full-time jobs, right? Stacking up money, right? And they probably accumulate like what? Freaking what? 5,000 a month, 4,000 a month, right? And those same people feel like they're better than people who are like, you know, out of work or struggling to work. And then, you know, I'm around people who get that same amount of money in a day by any means necessary. But then you meet motherfuckers on the internet who just feel like they're just so much better than people. Without even being in any sort of danger in their life. It's like levels of survival. The internet, people survive off of I feel, how can I say it? Self-absorbed intent, selfish intent. You got the freedom and the fucking audacity to be however you want to be. And I mentioned in the video before, um, man, I should make another video about some other topics that's on my mind now. I could add into this one, but people will, like I said, present themselves to you a certain way to take the most innocent parts of you, the most sincere parts of you, and then turn around and live they fucked up, shitty life that they complain about But you are the departure. I was a departure. Or am. Truth be told. It took me a long time to really accept that. Like, damn, I really am. I'm somebody worth something. I do not attract what I am. But what I do attract at this point is just like eye drops of clarity to who I really am. So it's been an ongoing struggle to not just apologize to myself, but I guess not be so vindictive to the shit I've been hearing and seeing. It's like you want me to be, you're prying on my sensitivities, and then eventually you're gonna lead me to being insensitive. And then when I'm insensitive, that's when I'm wrong. So all you sleazy, manipulative, just internet-based motherfuckers. All of y'all, people say this is the age of the internet. Well, shit, it's getting old. I shouldn't need to die. Because this is why people act the way they do. People say they want something, but then they get it. And then when they get the shit, and then when they turn around, they show and prove exactly why they don't fucking deserve it. Manipulation, gaslighting, selfishness. Everything that proves that you simply just not satisfied with yourself. Your real self. Isn't this nice? It's gonna be a smooth drive home too. But this is very trippy. The virtual stage is where I never thought I would be enraged. But I understand, and I'm doing my best to detach, especially emotionally, from my past. The past that's not going to change. Y'all see this tree right here? It's like a, hold on. Let me walk towards it more. It has like a circle around it. Is that picking it up? Let me go closer. Yeah, well, I'll come by here during the daytime next time, and y'all will have like a better view of it. Oh shit! Kind of scared me. Oh man, I think this is the final boss of sprinklers right here. Let me see the pattern. Hold up. Maybe I gotta go in the grass. Oh shit! Wait. Let me just go. This is what it takes for me to power walk, avoiding getting wet by sprinklers. All right. Ah, man. Anyway. The hardest person to forgive is myself. I could forgive others, but that's like an easy thing. Even though people are gonna keep doing the same shit that they want to be forgiven for, you know, and that's where the detachment has to come in. But now I've been doing a lot more self-reflecting about my past and how I feel like I was a lot more, much stronger. I'm slowly getting my energy back to how I used to be when it comes to everyday work, my writing, just simply me being. Because I'm drained by the dumb shit. So all I could do now is apologize to myself. I sat there and let myself get smacked by revolving doors. Thinking they'll stop and then I'll just pass on through. All right. This is part 2 to the previous video. Not as quiet as the last one, but I think I'm done for now. A lot more I could say, but I'll stop it right here. Y'all have a good day. Good night. Love you. All right.